Skol, Vikings Nation. What's good, purple and gold faithful? We're just 6 days away from the 2025 NFL Draft, and the excitement in Minnesota is electric. Can you feel it? The Vikings are gearing up to make some game-changing moves, but with only 4 picks, every choice has to be a home run. Today, we're diving into a mock draft that assumes we can't trade down. Yeah, it's a bold scenario, but what if Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has to stand pat? Buckle up, because we're breaking down 4 potential steals that could reshape our roster and keep us dreaming of that Super Bowl. Who's ready to talk Vikings football? Let's get into it. What's the one position you're begging the Vikes to target? Drop it in the comments. First up, let's talk about the big man in the trenches, Walter Nolan, defensive tackle from Ole Miss, projected at pick 24. This guy's a beast, folks. 6 feet 3 inches, 305 pounds of pure disruption. Nolan's got the kind of explosiveness that makes quarterbacks sweat, with a pass rush profile that's rare for a first-round DT. At Ole Miss, he was a stunt machine, slicing through offensive lines like a hot knife through butter. Brian Flores, our defensive guru, loves to mix things up with creative fronts, and Nolan's ability to stunt and collapse pockets fits like a glove. But here's the catch, he struggles against double teams, so consistency is his next step. Imagine him next to Harrison Phillips, clogging lanes and chasing down QBs. Does that get your blood pumping, Vikings fans? Now let's zoom in on Nolan's impact. His college tape shows a guy who can take over games. Think 5.5 sacks and 11 tackles for loss in his final season at Ole Mississippi. That's the kind of production that could elevate our defense, which already ranked top 10 in sacks last year. Flores thrives on versatile playmakers, and Nolan's blend of size, speed, and power screams difference maker. But here's the question. Can he refine his hand usage to dominate at the next level? If he does, we're talking about a cornerstone for years to come. What do you think, too risky for a first-rounder, or the perfect fit for Flores' scheme? Let me know below. Moving to pick 97, we're eyeing Coby Bryant, the Kansas cornerback who's got my heart racing. This dude's 6 feet, 180 pounds, but don't let the lighter frame fool you. He plays like a Viking warrior. Bryant's a lockdown artist, sticking to receivers like glue and attacking the ball with zero fear. His tape is a highlight reel of pass breakups and clutch plays, with 13 career interceptions, including 2 pick-sixes. Flores loves corners who can play zone and crash downhill, and Bryant's instincts make him a perfect match. He's not the fastest, ran a 4.53 at the combine, but his aggression and ball skills more than make up for it. Picture him opposite Byron Murphy Jr., shutting down NFC North receivers. Who's hyped for this guy? Let's break down Bryant's game a bit more. His ability to read quarterbacks and jump routes is elite. Think Stephon Gilmore in his prime, but with a chip on his shoulder. At Kansas, he was a Big 12 standout, earning all-conference honors and a reputation as a trash-talking competitor. That's the kind of swagger we need in Minnesota. The only knock? His slender build might struggle against bigger receivers like DK Metcalf. But with Flores' creative schemes, Bryant could thrive in sub-packages or even slide inside. Vikings Nation, are we drafting this guy to lock down the secondary? Or is cornerback too deep to prioritize here? Hit me with your thoughts. Now, here's where it gets spicy, Bryant's fit with Brian Flores' defense. Our DC loves versatile DBs who can disguise coverages and make plays, and Bryant's film shows he's got that dog in him. He's not just a coverage guy. He's got 11 tackles for loss, showing he's not afraid to get physical. With Isaiah Rodgers and Jeff Okudah added this offseason, our CB room is solid, but Bryant brings youth and upside. If he lands in Minnesota, he's the kind of player who could become a fan favorite by week 1. So, tell me, Skol fans, does Coby Bryant have what it takes to be our next shutdown corner? Let's hear it. At pick 139, we're switching gears to the offensive side with SMU running back Brashard Smith. This guy's a Swiss Army knife, and I'm obsessed. Smith started as a wide receiver at Miami before flipping to RB at SMU, where he exploded for 1,332 yards and 14 touchdowns last season. His vision, burst, and ability to catch passes, 39 receptions for 327 yards, make him a nightmare for defenses. With Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason in the backfield, Smith could be the developmental gem who adds a new dimension. Imagine him motioning out wide or taking a screen to the house. Vikings fans, are we sleeping on the RB class this year? Let's talk about Smith's upside. His 4.39 40-yard dash at the combine screams playmaker, and his tape shows a guy who can hit the hole hard or juke defenders in space. He's not a bruiser at 5 feet 10 inches, 194 pounds, but his versatility fits Kevin O'Connell's offense like a dream. Think Tyrone Tracy Jr. with better receiving chops. The 2025 RB draft class is loaded. Potentially 30 backs could go. So snagging Smith in the 4th round feels like a steal. But here's the debate. Do we need another RB with Jones and Mason locked in? Drop your take in the comments, Skol Nation. Now picture Smith in purple. Our offense thrives on mismatches, and Smith's ability to line up in the slot or split out wide gives J.J. McCarthy a dynamic weapon. His special teams value as a returner is a bonus, especially with new kickoff rules. If he develops behind Jones, we could have a 3-headed monster in the backfield by 2026. The question is, can Smith handle the physicality of the NFL right away? Or does he need a year to bulk up? Vikings fans, let's get loud. Is Brashard Smith the spark our offense needs? Closing out at pick 187, we're targeting Alabama safety Malachi Moore, a name that's flying under the radar. With Josh Metellus hitting free agency and Harrison Smith's future uncertain, safety depth is a must. Moore's a do-it-all defensive back, slot, too high, run support, you name it. He's not a burner, but his football IQ and anticipation are off the charts, with 4 interceptions and 15 pass breakups at Alabama. At 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, he's got the size to hold up in the box. Could this be the steal of the draft, Vikings Nation? Moore's versatility is what makes him special. He's the kind of player Flores can move around like a chess piece, whether it's covering tight ends or blitzing off the edge. His college production, 69 tackles and a pick-6 in his final year, shows he's always around the ball. The knock? He lacks elite speed, which might limit him against deep threats. Still, in a Flores defense that thrives on disguises, Moore could be a day 3 gem. Fans, are we cool with a safety this late, or should we go elsewhere? Let's talk. Finally, let's dream about Moore's role in Minnesota. With Theo Jackson stepping up and Cam Bynum holding it down, Moore could start as a rotational piece, learning from Smith before taking over. His instincts and tackling ability make him a perfect fit for our aggressive, blitz-heavy scheme. If he hits, we're looking at a long-term answer at safety. Vikings Nation, what's the vibe? Can Moore be the next great DB in purple? Let's wrap this up with your predictions. Skol Vikings Nation, what a ride! This mock draft has me hyped for April 24th. Walter Nolan, Kobe Bryant, Brashard Smith, and Malachi Moore could be the future of our squad. Which pick got you the most excited? Drop it in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more Vikings content, and share this with your fellow Skol fans. Let's pack US Bank Stadium with purple pride this season, Skol Vikings.